Shot clock at 6. Hits the three-point bomb.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Outside, Towns. Out to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Chris Paul. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. And the three ball is good.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Paul kicks to Booker. Launches a three. No good on the shot. And Minnesota will come the other way. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Minnesota.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Here is Paul. Pass to Octopi. Booker with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the Suns miss again. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They lead by 4. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded closely. Towns finds McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Good on the shot. Gobert's got 6.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by KD. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Conley up top. Defended by Paul. And finished off by Gobert.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Suns trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Booker, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-3 run. Edwards drives in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Towns a screen on Paul. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Towns down low. Back to Gobert from about 16. And again, it's Minnesota.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's the minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Passes to Octopi. Over Towns. Booker against Conley. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Octopi. Paul against Edwards. Here's Octopi. Goes up again. Here's Paul. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50. Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards with the screen for Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, KD. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McDaniels. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ayton. They get it back. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
And Anderson kicks to Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. .149 left now here in the second. And taken away by Paul. An even 3-on-3 break. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Reed, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Prince's shot is good.
That's an encouraging sign there as Prince steps in. Nice rhythm, a confident look there.
Paul's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. To the wing right side. And another three for Minnesota.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Paul looking around. Clock at 6. Shoots it up.
That's a good all-around effort by Austin Rivers.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Timberwolves ahead, running away with it. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Cameron Payne is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's DJ Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Now Payne. From deep three-point range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Anderson has it in the corner. Down low. Reed kicks to Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And although he's bounced around the league, Austin Rivers has been a valuable role player throughout his career.
Well, there's stuff that you rely upon with Austin in terms of being a pesky defender and just his competitive nature. Yeah, he plays a couple of positions, but it's really that for him to go out and compete, which is something he still does at a high level.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Noel.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Rivers. Beyond the arc. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Baisley. That's foul number 2 for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Minnesota's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. To the middle. He dishes it to Towns. It's tipped.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Warren. Now, here's Biyombo. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Shamet. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Edwards can't hit. Well, Phoenix shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Pass to Warren.
2 minutes.
Back to Ross. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Shamet with it. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Edwards finds Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. Here's Biyombo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Minnesota making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talent, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. But these guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
Pass to Ross. Passes it to Biyombo. Unhindered, going all the way. Up the floor. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
For three, Ross. He can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. And he sinks the second. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Deflects the pass. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Biyombo with the block. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. Reid is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And that one's good. Shamet.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Shamet's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Prince outside from downtown. Offensive rebound. Here's Reid. Kicks it out to Prince. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached
to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and then Biombo with the dunk.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Prince dishes to Anderson. The pass to Rivers. Wants to get it to Reed, and does.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
The Suns shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Stolen by Rivers. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Fires from deep. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
And here is Shemp. And that one drops for him. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Prince setting a pick for Rivers. Prince wide open. Misses off the right iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Paul. From past the arc. The shot, no good. Outside, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Him proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Here's Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that
Team
one.
foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Here's Ayton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley to the inside and taken away by Paul. Booker outside. From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Booker with a deep 3. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Conley against Paul. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So it's Minnesota now. Towns in the corner, kicks it to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Outside, KD. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
I smack clowns with mad style. I smack clowns with mad style. clowns with mad style.
Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? The deep 3 from Durant. Minnesota with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Towns, a screen on Paul. Pass to Towns. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
Here's Octopi. Outside Paul. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Conley. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And Towns slams it home.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Octopi. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to drop. Conley against Paul. Here's McDaniels. And that one is hammered home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Durant. Outside Paul. Edwards pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Conley. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Sends it home from three-point land.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
From deep, Conley. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Paul against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Paul with a steal. Here's Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Conley against Paul. From 6 feet away. Gobert no good. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Durant on the attack.
This is part of why KD is so dangerous, using that 7-foot-long stride to penetrate and get fouled.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
To halt the run, and Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Throws it up high.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Back to Gobert. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
The Timberwolves trail. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels from long range. No luck on that one. And for the Suns, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Paul after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Durant. Good work defensively by Towns. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. He drops it from range.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Booker. True on the 14-footer. Booker's got 10 points.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker's taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Pass to Reed. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Paul. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Ayton. 6 points for him. And here's Booker. Ayton inside. Prince is there. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
Ayton hits them both.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Prince. And it's off from 3-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Paul. And he can't get the first one. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. Jacks up a 3. And the Suns get it back. The kick to Durant. 6 to shoot. Another shot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .55 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Rivers. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Octopi. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Prince. Shot from the low post is good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Ayton with it. Uncovered. Reid with the rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the drive, and it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside, Anderson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
The Timberwolves, 29.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Octopi. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The kick to Durant. Towns with the ball. There's the drive. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. And yep, it's good. Gobert's got 9.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And it's Paul off the drive. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Booker. And here's Durant. McDaniels covering. Shoots a fadeaway. Okogie on the wing. Okogie on the wing. No good on the triple. Minnesota in the lead. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Towns. Oh, denied by Durant. And stolen by Edwards. Towns finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Booker. 12 points for him. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. Nice move. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. It's stolen. Pass to Edwards. Conley passes to Edwards. Right side McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Fires from 14. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Aiden. Now here's Durant. He's got 6. And the shot goes in. Durant's got 8.
The best scoring forward of all time. Give KD just another bucket.
Down low. Left side McDaniels. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Aiden, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Towns. Durant pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like this. He's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Right wing. Pass to Shaman. He shoots it. The wide open shot is on the money.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Rivers. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ross finds Warren. Back to Ross. Biombo with it. For the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Minnesota's shooting has been good. 54% in this one. To the left wing. Anderson with a screen on Warren. Back to Rivers. Pass to Noel. Shoots over Ross. Here's Rivers. No good on the 3.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Five ticks left in the third. Here's Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The T-Wolves on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns,
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slip passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So for Minnesota right now, Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Rivers in at the 1 spot. Here's Noel. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Back to Baisley. From deep. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Rivers. Pass to Anderson. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. Look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Reid, a screen on Ross. 4-3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Ross. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Reid. Outside, Anderson. Reid sets a screen. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Biyombo. Here's Prince. The three-pointer off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Over to the left wing. Here's Baisley. Outside Ross. The 3. 5 to shoot. Here's Biyombo. Off target with the 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Stripped it away. In transition, here come the Suns. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Anderson passes to Reid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns? And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Rivers.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Booker, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Towns on a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Intercepted. McDaniels with it. Durant covering. Durant against McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves. The 3, Booker. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Durant, and he'll draw the foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coaches, so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And stolen by Booker. Octopi into the left. Okay, knockout.
Wow. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Paul. Here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. To end the run. Count it!
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Cash.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Towns on a screen. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And here's Edwards outside. That one doesn't drop. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He hits the second from the line. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Towns on a screen. Fires for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Conley against Morant. Pass to Towns. From downtown, drills it from deep.
My goodness, we've seen stretch fives in this league, but for Karl Anthony Towns to make that long a shot, look out. One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Shakes him. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
McDaniels against Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay? Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Here's Kennard. No good with the triple.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Morant. Inside. Pass to Brooks. Stolen by Conley. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 6.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Kennard. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the shot's good.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Morant. Poke loose. Adams finds Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. The shot that time not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Edwards for three. And Minnesota calls time here.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest. And consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Conley against Morant. 4 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gobert's got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Jackson. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 12. Quarter number 2. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job. The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Man, good whistle there.
And that one falls for Jackson. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Left side, Edwards. The 3-ball. The rebound by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. And it's Brooks missing. Outside, Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Outside Conley. Towns on a screen. To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to McDaniels. Launches a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now Kennard. There's the 3. Offensive board. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks, guarded by Edwards. Second chance shot. Minnesota with a rebound. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Oh, wow. This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
From deep, Morant. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Anderson with a screen on Morant. Pass to Reed. Here's Rivers. The three. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. From deep, Morant. His first shot coming late. The shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Anderson with a screen on Morant to the inside. The three is up. Prince with the bucket. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
From deep, Morant. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three from Bain. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Anderson with a screen on Morant. Back to Anderson. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Pass to Noel. 19 seconds left in the first half. Anderson with a screen on Morant. Back to Noel. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Bain. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Bain's got his first bucket of the game and he's on the board for 3. Oh, deflected. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
With the score, the Grizzlies 24, the Timberwolves 33.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime when he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Gobert, no good. Memphis trailing here.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Jackson can't get it to go. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
6 on the shot clock. McDaniels a screen. Shot's good by Towns.
Boy, the well-rounded offensive arsenal allows Cat to deliver consistently on the offensive end. And boy, he is in rhythm right now.
Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Over Towns. There's Jackson with the three. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Towns a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns. Takes a three. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. To stop the run. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 14.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes the first. And Conley drops them both. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Morant outside. And it's Adams missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside Conley. Takes the three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. They get it again. Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Bane.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bane.
And Bane drops them both. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. There's the triple. Pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Adams has gotten his first points in this one. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Reed, a screen on Brooks. Rivers' shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Rivers. And here's Reed. With 4 on the clock. The shot misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. From deep, Bane buries it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
To the middle. Pass to Reed. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Towns passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Pass to Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pulls it from the top of the key. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Up top, Morant. McDaniels covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he drops the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Down low. Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Jackson for 3. Drops in the 3.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. Towns for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Back to Conley. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Outside Morant. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Morant's got 20 points.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way, Greg! Come on. Get out the way! Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And it's Morant again missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Inside. Here's McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Towns. Here's Conley. Towns with the ball. It's McDaniels on the wing. For three. The rebound by Jackson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bain. Outside for Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Missed it. And so it's Minnesota. Easily grabbed. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Dort.
I smack clowns with mad style.
tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Morant with a wide open look, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Durant with a wide open look, trains the 3-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. He dishes it to Adams. Shoots. Bain inside the 3-point line. 6 on the shot clock, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
It's good.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Booker finds Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Morant outside. Inside, here's Adams.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. He knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Over Ayton. Back to Morant. On deep. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Here's Paul. Over to the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Bain passes to Morant. Nailed from 3-point land.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Durant.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's Morant. And Adams kicks to Bain. A second chance effort. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 5. And KD, here we go.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Adams finds Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the wide open shot from Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Drake, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Jackson with it. Chris Paul covering. Payne for three. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Ayton, and he lays it straight in.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Here's Morant. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Payne looking around. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It's tipped. Ayton against Jackson. KD on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
Durant nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. That
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. The shot by KD, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Morant, and he goes big with a dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Booker the pass to Durant. Paul dishes to KD. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Morant with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closer. And Adams with the slam.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Back to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Booker with no one around. Off target from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Adams. Brooks the pass to Adams. Second shot opportunity. Brooks misses. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 3-point lead. Booker no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Booker, right side, from deep. Octopi, the pass to Booker. To the middle, releases. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Booker. Ayton's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Over Durant. And it's sent back by KD. Morant, that's for 2. Morant with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Bain, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Now here's Morant for 3. Jackson out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
41 seconds left to play here in the half. Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Booker. Durant kicks to Booker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. The Grizzlies with another miss.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Morant scanning the floor. That one goes. Count it. And it's 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thanks so much, David. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open band.
Brooks from outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Brooks has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. The Suns shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. There's a good screen. Passes it to Biombo. Nice move. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Well, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe it.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix, and he can't hit the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Back to Adams. Biombo with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Shot clock at 6. Morant drives in. Here's Baisley. Brooks covering. Here is Ross. Here's the screen. Down low. Here's Biyombo. Elbow shot is on the way. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Shamet on the wing. The kick out to Warren. The pass to Shamet. Here's Baisley. Outside Warren. Fires for 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Here's Adams. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the defense's face.
Now, here's Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ross kicks to Shamet. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
The 3 from Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Shamet gets to Biyombo. Here's Baisley, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Ross. Driving the lane. Here's Baisley. And the rejection by Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here's Shamet. Battling the miss by Ja Morant.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Bane for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shamet kicks to Warren. Back to Shamet. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley into the power forward position. And the wide open shot from Warren. The three-pointer is right on target. Warren's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
They set the pick. Pass to Baisley. Ross against Bain. Here's Baisley. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's the three. And Adams with the slam.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
Here's Ross. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Biyombo. Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Paul's subbed in for Landry Shamet.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Passes it to Okogie. Now Durant. Over Brooks. And the Suns miss again. To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Out to KD. Ayton trying to break free. Oh, they get it back. Here's Paul. Ross passes to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brooks. And right through it goes. KD's got 21.
This team leans on Durant to score often. He knows his role well.
Feeds it to Brooks. It's stolen. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. The offensive rebound. It's Durant on the wing. Ross for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A 3 from Morant. Adams finds Bain. Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
The pass to Ross. Ayton a screen on Bain. Pass to Ayton. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Suns lead by 8.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Bain gets to Jackson. Back to Bain. Morant outside. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, and he misses the dunk. For 3, Okogie. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Brooks from outside. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Durant for 3. It's over Morant. Durant, no good.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Paul passes to Ayton. The 3 from KD. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker finds Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson with it. And here's Morant. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.